Hey, what's up everyone? Darkwing Dad here. Just giving you a quick update video. I am going to spare you the prolonged musical introduction and just kind of let you know what's going on. Um, I'm finishing up the Candy Paint Iron Patriot. I've got about 2 days left on that and it'll be done. But I wanted just to let you know what's going on. I am going to start filming for the electronics video tomorrow on my suit. Some of the things, the arm cannon, shoulder cannons, motorized faceplate, things like that. It's probably going to take me like 3 weeks. There's one part I'm waiting on from China. It's not some crazy, it's not Megatron in a box. It's just, it's another part, it's another piece of the puzzle. And it will definitely help, I guess, just the chemistry of all the electronics work a lot better. So I do need that part. So I'm going to start doing some little things here and there, start filming it tomorrow, and then just edit it. It'll probably take me a couple days to edit it. So realistically, probably about 3 weeks. But I want to have the faceplate done. I want to have the arc reactor, all that stuff, all generally working, somewhat mounted in the suit. So that's probably going to take 3 weeks. The big announcement I have, or big announcement to me, is I'm redoing one video and then doing another video. Just because I really feel it's needed and it will help a lot of people. So the first one's going to be I'm redoing my wet sanding video, but I'm going to redo it in 4K at 60 frames per second and just get really deep in on the piece that I'm doing, and it's going to be a black piece. So I know a lot of people have requested it. And it's coming. So this video is going to explain things like abrasives, wait times, how to lay clear, how to fix it, and really like literally show you like when you wet sand, what you should be looking for. I'll explain things like motion, surface tension, lubricity, all these things. Very geeky, a lot of geeky words. So if you don't like hearing geeky words, don't watch it. Both my videos are going to be geeky because ultimately that's what I am. But it is going to be a very informative video. If you're trying to get those mirror-esque finishes, get rid of things like orange peel, try to get that, that mirror shine, similar to how my helmets look. The video will show you step-by-step how to do it. And I will actually be doing the video with just standard rattle can. I understand that a lot of people don't have HVLP guns, they don't have paint booths, things like that. So I'm just gonna be using just standard 2K and 4K clear. I'll talk about things like safety, PPE equipment, respirators, things like that, because you still should be using them whenever you're spraying things like, especially 4K clear. It's got some heavy solvents in it. So there is gonna be a lot of, like I said, technical terms and technical things. I'm also going to show you 2 types of polishing, one with the drill and one with a machine polisher. The one video I did with the machine polisher, the audio was all messed up, so I'm just going to redo it, and it'll show you guys how to wet sand, how to buff, how to polish, how to refine those finishes and get them looking mint. The other video I'm doing is I'm going to show you my method on how I prep all my PLA work and PETG work. So I have a lot of people that message me and say, what grit sandpaper, when do you use primer, when do you use putty? So this is how to use glazing putty, which is my preferred method. And it's gonna have geeky terms in it. It's gonna have things like solvents, it's gonna have wait times, we're gonna address humidity, we're gonna address layering and just all that stuff. Not gonna talk too much about it now, it will all be in the video, but essentially, when you follow my method, you'll be able to get all your pieces looking just like this. This is the chin piece for the Iron Patriot. It's actually getting ready for paint. This video will explain what to use, why to use. In my opinion, take it as a grain of salt. It's just what I use works very well. There's 4 very big factors that I go into or consider when I do my 3D prints, and obviously it's ease of application, it's the readiness and the availability of the product, it is the final result, how it looked, and then the price. To some people, one thing I'll touch on just to give you a little bit of a spoiler is, a lot of people, they'll use, Rust-Oleum stuff because it's available at, Lowe's, Walmart, stuff like that. So they'll use things like this. And this is an okay product. It's, $4 or something like that, like $4.25. But then they look at something like a Bondo filler primer and they say, well, it's $7.59. Why would I do that? got to understand time is money, and you have to understand that something isn't almost double the price for no reason. There are products that will make your life easier, and you should not just gauge products on price. It's there for a reason. Yes, there are some that have inflated prices, but my video I'll actually compare those two, and why they're better. You know, just something simple as wait time. This little jaw piece here, I was able to sand, glazing putty, sand, filler primer again, and it's ready for paint. It took me maybe an hour and 45 minutes. That's with wait time. So it didn't take me that long to do. So that video is going to explain all that. Again, take it as a grain of salt. It's my method. I just see a lot of people doing things when they're prepping their PLA. They're wet sanding PLA. They're wet sanding primer. I'm going to explain this in the video why you don't need to do that. There's just certain things that people are doing that it's dragging the process out and making it take longer than it has to. So again, it's just my opinion. All I will say is I do have a history in the automotive refinishing field. So it's not like I'm pulling these things out of left field. I'm generally just making these videos to help you guys. This is not a sponsored page. I don't have Rust-Oleum or Bondo or anybody. You know, I'm not just doing this for clicks and likes and to get a check in the mail. You know, I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it, and I like seeing other people succeed, and I like seeing the reactions that people get when they say, hey man, I used your technique and it worked awesome. There's way too much misinformation out there, and I just want this video to help you guys, and I really, really think it will. I'm not gonna be doing any time lapses. There's not gonna be any fancy music. I'm literally gonna be showing you like up front, like how these pieces look, you know, step by step by step by step. I'll explain why I do it. I'll explain how I do it. I'll show you how I do it. And I really think it's going to be a video that's going to help you guys get your prints ready, because let's be honest, it doesn't matter what layer height you do it at. It doesn't matter what speed, what filament you use. I see all these people, oh, I use this filament and it was so much better. And it's like, yeah, to an extent, but for the most part, every FDM print, you've got to sand, you've got to fill it you have to. There's no way just to print something and have it be perfect and slap paint on it. So this video will definitely help you guys. I know I'm going a little bit over the 6-minute mark that I wanted to, but the last thing I'll touch on is I will be doing another video on resin. It's a hot topic. So there's a video that came out that everyone's trying to use SLA resin because they think it's the bee's knees and it's amazing and blah, blah, blah. It serves its purpose, but there's a lot of people that are using it in the wrong way. So I will also be showing you how I use resin and the drawbacks to it. It can be helpful, but sneak peek, when you do it wrong, you can lose a lot of definition. So as you can tell, I've already started filming some of it. So I will show you guys, you know, my approach to using resin. I've used it in some of my other videos. I got the one Hulk that I did, I used resin. Of course, I used a fiberglass resin there. But yeah, SLA resin's like it's the new thing to do, and it's been around for a while. I mean, realistically, since resin printers have been around, but that video, I'll show you too, my process, how I use resin, when and why, do's and don'ts, things like that. But that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to throw this video out there so you can kind of understand. I had multiple people reach out, and I know I said, oh, the electronics video is going to be out first, but I really want to get that smoothing video out because I know it's going to help a lot of people. So I'm actually going to be filming that this week, so be on the lookout for that. And then the wet sanding video is going to be awesome as well. So if there's any video you guys would like to see in particular, please leave me a comment if you're a subscriber to the channel. Thank you so much. That's pretty much it. I'm going to get finishing up these jaw pieces here on the Iron Patriot. I'll probably just have a recap on that video too at some point. I'll either throw up pictures or just do a quick little video and display it. So, but I'm going to get dropping my drop cloth here and get this puppy painted. So until next time, guys, we'll see ya. Thanks for watching, and adios.